So whenever you want to meet a specific goal, your plan is to go and reverse engineer what it would take to get that goal. Well, the 10K pipeline profit estimator gives you that initial plan to reach your goal. And what you need to understand before executing this plan is two things. One thing is when you create a new pipeline, a pipeline is its own entity. It's its own machine. It's a sales process. It's actually something you can look at and see as its own thing. You'll actually be able to see people going through this pipeline. You'll be able to point to it. You could even show somebody else, here's my pipeline. So it's a real thing. It's going to have its own numbers, its own conversion rates, its own value. When you put someone in to this pipeline, there's going to be a value that pops out on the other side. Now, when you first begin, even if you have experience with sales and you're already promoting a product successfully, the pipeline, if you're not doing it this way, is going to be completely new. So what you're going to need to do is come up with an educated guess. And that's what we have here. We have some estimates for you to come up with your initial plan. Then you got to run the pipeline to get 30 days worth of data, get 30 days worth of people going through this pipeline. And at the end of those 30 days, you'll actually be able to know the real numbers on how many people converted. And then you can plug that back into this estimator and get a real good guess, a really good theoretical targeted plan on how to achieve the results you want. So it's a two-step process. Here's your initial guess. After 30 days of data, you put in the real data, and then you can almost predict with fair certainty the results that you're going to get. So let's see a plan that's going to get us pretty close to the goal that we want. And after 30 days, we'll be able to dial it in and be more precise, get it more exact. So the first thing you need to know is your profit per sale. Now, if you're an affiliate, it's whatever commission you earn when a sale is made. If it's your business that you're already running, you should know how much your sales are. We're not going to get into that, but that's going to outline a clear problem if you don't already know that. It's important to know what the value is when someone buys your product. What's the profit in that for you? Now, if you don't have a product that you're promoting, we have the 10K Accelerator Ambassador Program, and you can always ask in the group how to get involved with that or what types of offers to promote. There's literally tons of affiliate programs and cool stuff out there for you to promote as well. Now, the next rate here, again, I mentioned the pipeline is its own entity. When you put 100 people into the pipeline, not everyone's going to go through the pipeline. That's just sales. Certain people are going to get stuck at different parts of the pipeline. And when 100 people go in, how many people are going to come to the point where they see the offer, where they know what it is that you're selling, they've had a chance to buy it or not buy it? And we're calling that the pipeline C offer rate. So when 100 people go in, about 20 people come out, then that would be a 20% because 20 divided by 100 is 20%. And that's a pretty good guess for people just starting out with the pipeline. 20% of people should go through the pipeline and see your offer if you're doing things basically correct. Now, the longer you run this pipeline, the more efficient it's going to be. And then you might have 25, 30, or even 50 people seeing the offer. So just keep in mind, the more you run the pipeline, the better you're going to get at it. And then the offer conversion rate. So in the last example, when I said 100 people go into this pipeline and then 20 people come to the point where they see the offer, now you want to look at how many people see the offer. If 100 people see the offer, how many people are going to buy it? Well, another good estimate is 20%. So 1 in 5 people buying the offer. Now, if you've already been doing sales calls and you're designing a pipeline to book sales calls, then you can use the numbers that you already have for that. But I would still recommend using a 20% pipeline estimate just to begin with until you have some data to replace it with real data. Now, the next thing that you can plug into this is how many people are in your pipeline. So to build a pipeline that spits out money, if we put 100 people in the pipeline, and then we also have this people per day tag to the pipeline. So that's just going to take it and tell you how many people, how many days it's going to take you in the calculation below. So if we put 100 people in the pipeline, we can see that it's going to produce a $1,200 profit, and it's going to take 4 days to fill the pipeline, because if we put 30 people per day up here, then it's going to take us 4 days to get over 100 people in the pipeline. So we can roughly see that if we put 100 people in, we get $1,200. So if we multiply that by 10, we put 1,000 people in, we're going to get $12,000, but it'll take 34 days. So we can just say, well, we don't need to put 1,000 people in. Let's put 900 in, and we'll make $10,800 in 30 days. And we need to add 30 people a day to the pipeline to do it. And really, it's that simple to say, look, now I have a plan. I'm making a $300 commission. If I put 30 people a day, targeted prospects, which we're going to show you how to in another module, you're going to know exactly how to do that. Then you just go every day for 30 days and you put them into your pipeline. It's going to spit out a projected, a guess, roughly somewhere near $10,800. And it's going to take about 30 days to reach that $10,800. So in the other videos, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. But now you complete this step, just put your numbers in. How much do you make for a commission? Do you make $400 per sale? Some people here probably make $1,000 a sale, right? It's a good product you have. At the same rates now, well, $10,000 a sale. If you were to get these people, now you're looking at $360,000. So just imagine that. Now, again, the conversion rates are going to be different. So let's just keep this a little bit more reasonable. Let's just put $500 commission in here with these numbers. That's an $18,000 a month. And watch the other modules to actually see how to build this pipeline and actually how to move people through the pipeline, because you have access to really amazing techniques here. It's very simple, but it's very powerful.